Alright dudes, what's going on? Mancake here with another association game, and as you can tell, my team hasn't gotten off to that great of a start yet, but that's okay considering I am part of the Eastern Conference and I am playing on Hall of Fame. Anyway, let's get this started. One thing I always worry about when I'm playing these Nuggets is J.R. Smith, and give him a little bit too much space here and he just drains it. He's very prone to shooting early and shooting from deep, and sometimes he can really punish you and really go off as if he was a superstar, so you got to watch out for that. But I'm going to go to my main man down low, Chris Bosh. He's been a stud so far this season, and that is just a beautiful fadeaway shot there from the post. But like I said, J.R. Smith takes some funny shots sometimes, that's for sure, and I take one myself. I didn't intend to shoot from that far back, but Granger, that was some serious range. Really learning how to score with him more consistently, which is a good thing. I was struggling early on this season, but you know, he is a superstar, and I really do need to score with him at will because he does that in real life. And that is another play that just works great. And if they're really clogging the lane, that's when I pass out. You'll see one of those plays later, but you know, this play, I run it all the time just because it works. Chris Bosh, great range. Sometimes he or John Wall will get double teamed, and you know, you got to make a different decision there. But Carmelo Anthony keeping his team in this, and he's been a stud so far this season. I think he's leading the league in scoring. But you know, that was a great shot there, and he's gonna get another one here, making me look dumb. Both Granger and Chris Bosh just look like idiots there trying to block him. But you know, that's what Carmelo will do sometimes. And one thing I've been really successful with lately is John Wall, but that was not a case of being successful. Carmelo's going to easy dunk, but John Wall is averaging close to, I think, a dozen assists per game, but this game is not his best game, that's for sure. And, you know, like I said, J.R. Smith, when he's left open, he can drain him if he wants to, and, you know, he can be really scary if you're not careful. And, you know, the game is tied up, and get a little lucky here. I thought I'd draw a charge or something, but like I said, Granger, it's all about working it inside and outside, just mixing it up with him, and it seems to work the best. And you know, I get a little bit lucky with the errant pass there, but that leaves Granger open again, and it's just a battle between the small forwards here early. You know, another example of that same play that I ran earlier. In this case, it's a little bit clogged, so I just pop it right out to Chris Bosh, and he's got great range for a power forward, as we all know, and that is just money. Those two are just carrying this team early on. End of the first quarter, and I go to my most effective scorer in the post, and that is Chris Bosh with a filthy post roll to the throwdown. Even the mustache coach likes it. And on this play, I don't know what happens to Denver, but Jared Bayless gets left wide open, and why not shoot that three? That was crazy deep, but Bayless is just instant offense off that bench, and I go right back to Chris Bosh. But he gets double teamed, and that leaves Granger open after a couple of passes, and he's just been amazing so far. It really looks like we're about to pull away in this game, but you know, the Nuggets continue to rally, and they almost get the steal, and I get a little lucky there. But you know, I'm going to eventually find Camby down low for the easy jump shot, and you know, he's pretty consistent if you give him an opportunity to shoot those types of shots. And you know, I'm going to admit, didn't expect this play to work out the way it did, but Rudy Fernandez works the screen pretty well, and you know, he's a beast from deep, and that's a quick shot, and we've got a nice lead at this point. And you know, why not go right back to him? But wait, I see Wright posting up, and you know, I don't really shoot from the post with him too much, but that was a nice shot. My bench is really doing quite well at this point, and this was the first time I had ran this play, and the computer had chosen it, and wasn't terribly sure what to do, but you know, I'm getting lucky early, and this pass was really bad, but Camby manages to find it, and Udo taking a three with a man in his face to beat the buzzer. Not known as a man that shoots threes, but as I said, I'm getting lucky early, and I'm going to take it. But Carmelo, that is just straight cash. He's going to hit that all the time. They are rallying back at this point. On this play, I'm not really sure what the Nuggets are thinking. Lopez has not done anything so far this game, and tried to post up, and they double team me, but that left Fernandez wide open again for another great shot. And you'll notice the play actually broke down here, but I stuck with it, and Wright comes off the screen from Fernandez and hits a tough three-pointer. And my bench is having a huge impact so far in this game. I try and go in the post here once again with Bosh because he has been unstoppable, and he is still unstoppable. That was a great shot. And this is a crazy drive by Billups. I'm not sure what he was thinking, but that was just nuts. just dancing all over the place. And, you know, off the turnover, I got to play some defense. And Bayless picking that passing lane, and this is kind of a ridiculous shot. Didn't expect Lopez to be there, but I took it. There was an open lane, and you'd expect him to dunk it, but he took an athletic layup there. And you know, it's the end of the second quarter here, and Billups, lightning quick, did not expect him to drive like that. Anyway, start of the third quarter here, and Billups has been making me look dumb until this play, when Brook Lopez says, "Get out of my house," with a great swat. Now, I'm trying to go to Bosch here early on, but they are double teaming me almost immediately. And watch Lopez here. Yes, sir, that is right. User-controlled tip slam. I even get them in association games. And, you know, Lopez is going to get another highlight here. Bosch gets double-teamed, which leaves Lopez wide open for a nice jumper. You know, he's got some decent range, and you got to show it off every now and then. And almost a picture-perfect pick and roll here, making the Nuggets look dumb with the and-one layup from John Wall. Let's look at that again. Pretty nice look and tough layup, and he hasn't scored much this game, but you know he'll take any point he can get.
He's got 23.
I'm not sure if this has happened to you before, but I was so worried I was going to get the over and back there that I just chucked up the ball, and that led to a turnover either way. And Carmelo Anthony making me pay with the and-one layup in transition, and Billups right before the end of the shot clock there, working that screen perfectly and hits the deep three. We are now tied up. They have rallied back this far, and Lopez is finally not getting double teamed, so why not go in the post and take a nice shot there? You know, he's my money man when everything else doesn't work. And John Wall getting a little bit too fancy, and like I said, didn't have that great of a game, but J.J. Redick making up for it with a nice charge on J.R. Smith. JJ's really had a bad game, but that was a huge call. And I noticed Bosch getting into post position here yet again. And there is no hesitation on my part. This game is close, and you can just not defend that man in the post. He's also become a really important playmaker on my team, as you'll see here on this play. I drive in off the post move, drawing the double team, finding Jarrell Wright in the corner for the nice jumper. We're now losing in the fourth quarter, but they have not met Udo. Gonna speed it up because you know what's coming. Yes, sir, that's right. Udo gets another chance. And hello, Patrick Patterson. Meet Udo. He's a stud off my bench. I'm loving him as a shot blocker, as a rookie. He's got some serious potential. And Camby's going to have a really important role here in the fourth quarter. We're down, and we need some big minutes from him. And Fernandez getting a nice floater here, faking out Billups. And, you know, we've got to score. The Nuggets have been great so far this fourth quarter, and we got to mix it up here, and Granger's even getting on the action with a tough layup. Like I said, he's got to mix it up with him. He's a great slasher, and he's got some decent range, that's for sure. And, you know, like I said, Camby going to get in on this action with a great post move. Tough shot, and one. Like I said, got to have some good bench players, and that is exactly what my bench players are doing now. And once again, Camby with a sweet block. Almost an over and back here, and I wanted an oop. But I'll take the nice layup from Danny Granger. We have taken the lead. Very, very happy with this so far. And another pick and roll here works out pretty well. Didn't work early on, but Chris Bosh gets the oop from John Wall. And it's a 4-point game at this point, and I'm not sure why they're double-teaming John Wall, but that leaves Lopez wide open for something that, you know, it's at the peak of his range, I guess, and he hits a tough shot there. And now a 5-point game going to Bosh once again in the post. And hitting another tough shot. I was almost certain I had sealed the game at this point, but through some good ball movement, the Nuggets are going to find J.R. Smith for the open three, which he drains. It's now a 4-point game, and Carmelo's got a chance to trim that lead even more. With a tough layup, it's now a 2-point game. Shot clock is off. They've got to foul me. I'm giving it to my best free throw shooter in Rudy Fernandez. And I'm going to try and run this clock out. Why aren't they fouling is my question. They should be fouling right now. But I run the clock out as much as I can. And they finally foul. I'm going to hit my free throws. And we're going to go ahead and win this game. You know, it was pretty comfortable. But as you can see, the usual suspects scored for the Nuggets. And Patrick Patterson, the rookie, didn't have that great of a game. But anyway, let's check out my stats here. And like I said, Chris Bosh, a beast. Granger still needs some work, but he had a good game. Lopez, amazing. Rudy did his thing as usual, and John Wall had a rookie game. Had a few turnovers, as you can tell, but my bench came through with some clutch minutes, and thanks for watching, guys. Later!